The Nile is the longest river in the world. The White Nile originates from Lake Victoria in Uganda, passes through Lake Kyoga and Lake Albert as the Victoria Nile and Albert Nile, then through South Sudan as the Baal Jabal and becomes the White Nile at Lake No and reaches up to Khartoum in Sudan. The Blue Nile originates from the high elevations of Lake Tana in Ethiopia and meets the White Nile in Khartoum. From here, the White Nile and Blue Nile become the Nile River and pass the length of Egypt and empties into the Mediterranean Sea. The Nile is the basis of the great Egyptian civilization. Without the Nile there would be no one here. Almost 90% of the Egyptian population still live near the banks of the Nile River. But recently, Ethiopia has built a massive hydroelectric project on the Blue Nile near the Sudanese border, called the Grand Renaissance Dam. The project was completed in late 2025. This dam could give Ethiopia the power to hold water supplies to both Sudan and Egypt, which will likely create a catastrophe and might ultimately lead to armed conflict between these countries. These water wars are one to keep an eye on this century.